I know that we straightened out the curls, but if it's not clear that I'm Jewish as fuck. And this next poem is an amalgamation of a lot of things, including my lifelong dream to use Christian theology in a poem. This is called 11 Apostles Speak to Judas. When you invited yourself to this feast, did you consider her preparation? Did you consider how she must have kneaded the bread? How her hands, her delicate hands, must have nestled the dough? How her eyes squint at climax, a sight you would never come to know? Do you know about the line above her nose, the space between her eyes, how it too indents deeply into her skin? Did you know and did you consider that this feast is not only to be eaten, that the preparation of a meal is also a sacred art? Had you considered what might happen sitting here amongst the other men who have shared this feast, who have quenched their thirst, who have tamed their hunger with the adorning relics of her craft services, that your unsolicited guesting might result in a scolding from God? He was there in the room, on the dorm room floor. He knows of your sins and betrayals. There is no shirking the maker when you sit down to dine at this table. There's no usurping the narrative to fit your arc. Years later, she will sit at a table much smaller than ours. She will mention her number to her roommate in conversation. Her roommate will ask, "Only 11? Yes, she will say, "Only that." And days later, as she touches herself towards climax, as the skin between her brow descends upon itself and makes a mark from God, she will consider how we 11 apostles have been invited to share at her table. And remember that you will always be lurking in the outskirts of the banquet. There is no way to erase you from this feast when you have tasted these delicacies, when you have taken a seat, when you have undermined the Son of God. Thank you.